the heroes stake their claim. Through screens we're climbing, tearing seams, living fiction, chasing dreams. Zip call shots, Christian digs deep into the rabbit holes where secrets keep. Marvel, DC, the wars we face. GeekZipp's dominion set the pace. GeekZip rising, burning bright. Voices echo through the night. Pop culture sinners screaming loud. Digital chaos breaking clouds. Zip call shots, Christian digs deep into the rabbit holes where secrets keep. Marvel, DC, the wars we face. GeekZipp's dominion set the pace. Sammy Z's got a spark in his eye, lighting up the room like a firefly. He's got a laugh that makes the world tilt, a heart so big it's made of gold and quill. Oh, Sammy Z, you're a whirlwind cool, always there to break the rules, helping hands and a nerdy crew. The podcast king, we look to you. Sammy Z, you're the dude we need, with your wits so quick and your heart full of speed. You're the sunshine glimmer in a cloudy feed. Sammy Z, you're our happy breed. He's got jokes that boom like a fireworks show, a fact factory running on overload flow. Geek King, Sammy, with kindness galore. You take the mic and we all want more. When Zip and Christian call your name, you're the player in every game, a hero born from podcast lore. Sammy Z, we're cheering more and more. Sammy Z, you're the dude we need, with your wit so quick and your heart full of speed. You're the sunshine glimmer in a cloudy feed. Sammy Z, you're our happy breed. He's got jokes that boom like a fireworks show. If your wit's so quick and your heart full of speed, you're the sunshine glimmer in a cloudy feed. Sammy Z.
Thank you, Andrew Sweeney. The sound was off. You're right. Sorry. What I was saying was we bit of a crash earlier, so we're getting
His
everything.
PC fully shut off, guys.
Yeah, it was crazy.
No blue screen, no nothing.
But
fully
we're back with you, and
off.
we're going to do some fun stuff. So it's cool.
Yep.
All right.
Back up on Twitch.
So last week we got major news. Now you guys know that we've been following the whole Warner Brothers Discovery, Netflix, Paramount drama happening out in Hollywood. Who's going to buy what? You know, is Netflix going to buy Warner Brothers Discovery? Is, you know, Paramount going to buy Warner Brothers Discovery? Well, up till now, you know, we were all, at least I was, under the impression that Netflix kind of sealed the deal, that they had been the ones to kind of win. And it was kind of just waiting to go through.
Yeah, I mean, they clearly preferred Netflix.
Yeah, it was a very strange situation. But now, until last week when we find out that not only did they change their minds, they actually decided to go with Paramount.
And like how everyone else is saying it, what's next?
Well, I think that that's a good question. I don't know. I don't know what's next. It's hard to say.
I mean, I think the elephant in the room is that Ellison, like the owner of Paramount, is personal friends with our president, right? And so there's a lot of speculation that has something to do with it.
And it might.
There's also people saying if Trump wants them to cancel the James Gunn's DCU, they'll do it instantly. Like,
Trump wants to control the culture,
right?
And I feel like that's what this is. But at the end of the day, it's not like I want them to go with Netflix. I don't want them to do anything.
It was just a weird kind of crazy quick move is my thing. I was like, okay, well, this is pretty much all sewn up. And
well, it was strange when Paramount came in with a better offer and they didn't accept it, because that's, in my limited knowledge of corporate economics, you don't refuse a better offer. You have a duty to accept the best offer. So it was strange that they refused Paramount.
The only thing that I'm going to say that makes this actually kind of is if Paramount fully wins, but Netflix lost 4 business days.
Well, I don't think Netflix is going to play ball, because again, what Paramount did, and they didn't even do that much. I think they just added $1 more to their share that they were offering, which
but that's
doesn't
millions of dollars.
I mean, okay, but it's not like they were holding out or like any of that stuff. You know, it was like it just came out of nowhere, and you can't help but think how much of this is politically motivated. Because we don't even know what the motivations are behind any of this. Like,
why is Warner Brothers even trying to go with anyone? Why are they trying to merge and sell? I don't know. Who knows?
It's hard
to say. They're broke?
I don't think they're broke,
I don't think
though.
they're broke, no.
I don't think that they are.
This is. I mean, you can't look at this, I don't think, any other way but politically. This was a political move. A good one? I don't know. Maybe. Well, time will tell.
At the end of the day, here's the thing.
Yeah.
This is why movies like Iron Lung are so important, because they show these rich people that we can make art without you. You know, like, we don't need you to own us and control us and all of that. We can make art without you. And that's why movies like that are.
It really raises, I mean, again, the white flags are just really crazy. Wow,
Here's
Andrew
the thing.
Sweeney has a great comment. He says, as a mailman, I've actually been delivering some packets in the mail that went to stockholders about what might change.
Really? What did it say,
Well,
Andrew
I'm sure
Sweeney?
he can't open the letter, but
Oh, that's illegal,
yeah,
isn't
I
it?
believe that's fucking with the mail, and I think that's a federal offense.
Here's the thing I'm
that's the
happy
problem.
But I
about.
mean, if it
the proper
happened
legal
to
term.
fall open with,
I
say, like
mean,
a steamer, or
probably
something.
just again tells them what to expect, and that kind of goes into another report we're getting from Warner Brothers employees that they feel that it's not a good deal to go with Paramount as opposed to Netflix.
I don't
They're
think
actually saying
any
it's
of
going to be
it's
a
a good
bloodbath.
deal.
Well, agreed,
For
but
us.
There's
agreed,
one
yeah.
point I want to
Yeah.
say that is good for us, is that
Local.
Warner Brothers movies will be in theaters.
I
Longer
mean,
than 40
but
days.
Yeah, but at
here's
the end of
the
the day,
problem.
you don't
Yeah.
want an one entity owning everything. That's a problem, because when one entity owns everything, then they can tell you what to do. They can own the culture, right? That's why Iron Lung is impossible to get made most of the time.
Right.
Because these big studios own everything and they just shoot it all down.
Well, and you're just going to have more
So-
people looking at AI as well.
Right.
Because they're going to be like,
probably
okay.
has everything to do with AI.
Probably.
At the end of the day.
The fact of the matter is that the theater industry is going down, and nothing's going to save it. I mean, I don't care how many avatars James Cameron makes. I don't care how many Star Wars George Lucas returns from retirement.
Right,
to
we're
make.
too lazy to go to the theater.
It's not going to
I'll
happen.
own up to it. We all own up to it.
Yeah.
We're too lazy to go to the theater.
Well, and honestly, it's too fucking expensive.
I
and
mean,
I
I don't
understand
think-
why it's expensive because I work there, and I just don't see a way around it.
I don't think that it's too expensive. I think that our lives are too expensive.
Well, yeah, but gas prices are $1.99 in Idaho.
Right. There's one gas
Yeah.
station in Idaho where it's $1.99. So
After the news last week, we got some words from some, I guess, agents or, Hollywood agents. This unnamed Hollywood agent said it was guillotine or firing squad. For 100 years, no studios were allowed to merge. It's terrible for our business, terrible for Southern California.
yeah, it shouldn't merge at all. That's what he's saying. No Netflix, no Paramount. And that's what's happening here is now that Paramount is winning due to its political connections, we're all like saying, "Oh, we would prefer Netflix." But no, Netflix is not better. Like there should be no merger
Yeah.
at the end of the day.
I mean, I feel bad for Ted Sarandos and the other guy, the other co-owner of CEO of Netflix, because again,
I
know
feel so
they-
bad for them and their
Well,
millions.
Okay, maybe I said that wrong. I mean, it just seems like a waste of their time, I guess.
I mean, listen, we don't know what's going on in those backroom deals, okay, with all these rich white guys. So I don't know.
Well, and let's again not forget what some questions raised have to be due.
Andrew Sweeney sent in a comment.
Let's see. So looking it up, this is what it might be about. Warner Brothers Discovery filed a definitive proxy statement with the SEC, which was mailed to Warner Brothers Discovery stockholders on or around February 17th, probably. So, yeah, it's basically saying that they have made their decision and they're filing it with the SEC. That would be my guess. They have until March 20th to make it official. Or I believe there's going to be a vote. But
At the end of the day,
yeah, go ahead.
y'all need to do what Sammy Z is doing and get out your VCRs and your DVD players and start collecting this shit, because that is the end of film. We in my opinion, we are watching the end of the media industry as we know it, right? With all this AI.
I don't know if it's the end
bullshit.
of the media industry. It's
As
definitely
we
the end
know
of
it
the theater
anyways.
industry.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
I
don't
definitely
know.
don't.
I mean, I think if
I don't
we
see how
can
they
watch
survive.
a blockbuster of Tom Cruise and Brad Pitt fighting on a rooftop that was entirely AI generated, why do we need a film industry?
Again,
You know?
a film. So I want to make sure that we're talking about the same things. I think the movie theater industry, not the entertainment industry, the actual industry of movie theaters, I think is going to go away.
Absolutely, but I
And-
think the
yeah.
whole media industry is going to be drastically different.
Oh, for sure. This came after news. Netflix put out a statement. I'll read it to you very quickly. Throughout the robust and highly competitive strategic review process, Netflix has consistently taken a constructive, responsive approach with Warner Brothers Discovery, in stark contrast to Paramount Skydance. While we are confident that our transaction provides superior value and certainty, we recognize the ongoing distraction for Warner Brothers Discovery stockholders and the broader entertainment industry caused by PSKY's antics.
That's snarky, and I love it.
This extraordinary execution risk and track record of operational underperformance could impact Paramount's ability to function and close a transaction.
Yeah, I mean, what does Paramount even do? Like, what are Paramount's big things? It's CBS, right?
Paramount's got CBS. They got a lot of.
Nickelodeon.
There's
I mean, they got a lot of movie
Survivor.
properties.
That's what Survivor is on.
But
They got a
here's
lot
the
of
thing.
IPs. Yeah.
Now, if they get Warner Brothers, they have two of like the biggest children's channels of all time.
I mean, a lot of questions are going to rise from this.
'Cause-
This is, again, just happening in the last couple days. We're just going to have to wait and see what changes.
Do you think Netflix is going to sue? Do you think they're going to challenge this?
I don't
or
think
have they
so.
rolled over?
I don't think so. I think they rolled over. I think because let's face it, this is political. This has to do a lot with CNN, and you guys can look that up if you want. Again, I don't like to discuss politics
Who
on my
owns
show.
CNN?
Warner Brothers.
Oh, that's
Think about it.
totally what this is about. Then Trump
Again,
wants to own CNN.
I am not
Duh.
going to get into this. But yes,
Okay.
so Warner Brothers owns CNN. They own HBO. Okay, they own all these properties that are not too friendly with our current commander in chief. Again, I'm not going to get political. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, you got to call a turd, and this is
True.
a turd.
True.
So, like, I mean,
There's
there's a lot of people out there who want to control the culture. They
For
want
sure.
to control the narrative. They want to control our superhero movies.
Yeah.
They want
And
to
they
control,
might because, again, they're getting Warner Brothers, so that means they get DC.
right. They want to control what we think, and whichever way this goes, Netflix or Paramount, they all want to control what we think.
I'm
and
gonna
that's
say
why you
this.
should support independent.
I'm gonna say this. Paramount will have the most IPs anyone has.
It's going to be a crazy landscape. We're going to stay on this story, follow it, bring you updates, but let us know what you think in the comments about the massive win that Paramount had out of nowhere, it seems, to acquire Warner Brothers Discovery. What do you think it will mean, as Kush mentioned, for the entertainment industry as a whole? Like the video, subscribe so you know when we go live, and we'll see you in the next one.
You know what movie I really want to watch right now?
What?
Beethoven. Like with the dog.
The dog?
On a
Oh.
VHS tape, like I'm 12 years old.
Okay.
That's what I want to watch.
Let's
right
have
now.
some fun.
All right.
I got a funny intro if I could do it.
What's your intro?
You'll see.
Is this the
If-
Sonic versus
Yes.
Mario? I mean, it's
Can I
really
intro it?
apples and oranges.
I got a stupid one, but it'll be funny.
Apples and oranges.
What's your intro?
Super Mario versus Sonic the Hedgehog. Begin.
Yeah. So we talk a lot of serious stuff here at the show. Usually it's like updates, news stuff. So we thought we'd have a little fun and have a little debate with ourselves and perhaps with you if you'd like to join us. And that is, who would ultimately win in a contest? And I don't even know what kind of contest. Not necessarily a fight.
Yeah,
but
that's the
like,
question.
yeah,
What kind
what-
of
Game.
contest?
Let's start with games.
Okay,
We'll
let's
start.
start with
We'll start in that category.
Like a video game.
So
Yeah.
Mario has had a interesting evolution over the years, and shout out to Eric's channel, Fair Use. But we'll take a look at Mario through the years. So let's talk about the clear advantages that Mario has. First, I got to say, I think he's got the superior team because he's got Luigi, right? I mean,
And
Luigi beat the
Yoshi
shit out of
and
Tails, right?
Peach and Bowser. And
I mean, Luigi would literally wipe the floor with Tails. I mean, I have no doubt, right?
Yeah.
You
No.
agree?
Okay.
I
Now,
don't even
now here's
know
the
the
thing.
names of Sonic's team.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
The love interest. If you're talking about love interests here,
Peach.
okay, for Sonic, that's Amy Rose. And Amy Rose has this huge hammer.
Uh-huh. She's
And
not a damsel in distress. She can play on her own.
Are you guys waiting for me to talk?
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it just depends on what you're saying. If you were going to put Mario and Sonic in a race, Sonic all day long.
Yeah.
Like, if they were playing against each other in a game, Sonic all day long. But Mario as a franchise is probably going to win. Like...
Which one has had live action movies that have actually been really good?
Well, Mario has. Well, and
Mario-
Sonic.
Well, Mario hasn't had the best track record with films.
With live action films.
Right. Okay, so the speed goes to Sonic, right?
Nostalgia goes to Mario.
What do you mean, nostalgia? What do you mean?
Meaning the vast majority of the population is more familiar and has more nostalgia and has played more Mario. Like, most people haven't played Sega unless you're like a total geek, like... I mean, I had a Sega, don't get me wrong. And
I was going to
loved
say,
it.
everybody played Sega. What the hell are you talking about?
But I had one Sega.
Let's say
As
this.
opposed to I had the Nintendo, I had the Super Nintendo, I had the Wii, I had the N64. And, I mean, that's a whole different bit. I had one Sega.
Yeah.
Let's say this. Now, music-wise, we'll say this with the games. Sonic had the best music in
I
their
disagree
game.
with that.
It
I
had
disagree
the
with
best
that.
music. However, Mario is by far the more recognizable music.
For sure.
Everybody in the world knows
I don't think
that.
it's better either. I think that's I don't agree with that.
I don't think that
Sonic
the
had good music, but I mean that Mario theme
What-
is unmistakable. Everybody knows that.
I mean, everybody knows that in the entire world.
What
you know?
about a opening to the console? Let's say that.
What do you mean an opening to the console?
Sega had the Sega.
Okay, I mean again, Sonic. Now let me just explain. Sonic made Sega.
Yes.
Okay, there is no doubt with that. Without Sonic, Sega would not have made it because it had to have something to face Mario.
Well, it's the
Right.
like the same thing with Nintendo. If they didn't have Mario, they wouldn't have
Right.
survived. That's their character.
But I mean, I guess there are a lot of ways to look at it, but let's look at it in different ways. So if you put these guys on a battlefield together, like who,
Oh, Sonic, totally.
why?
Sonic.
Because Mario's fat
Supersonic.
and old.
Supersonic.
but
Supersonic.
again, okay, so we get into that debate of which. Okay, Mario's fat and old or whatever, but he also has power ups. He can also get fireballs, and,
He's
and he
slow,
can fly,
though.
and
Like,
he can.
you know, when you play
Okay,
a Mario
well,
game,
His
he's
star power
slow.
gives him invincibility.
I'm gonna pull something that Andrew Salini said, and he threw in Smash Brothers.
Okay.
With Smash Brothers,
I've never played Smash Brothers in my
okay.
life.
If we're talking newer Smash Brothers, Mario would win 100% because there is a super power in Smash Brothers that gives you an ultimate.
Uh-huh.
And this ultimate will instantly kill someone.
So, I mean, again, without any cheats, right? I mean, obviously,
it's
Sonic
kinda
is
like-
kind of like an alien, I guess. So he has power. So, you know.
Okay, now I'm going to say this. In that context, it's Roadrunner and Coyote at that point.
What do you mean?
Sonic being Roadrunner, the Coyote being Mario. Roadrunner will always win.
I feel like, you know, nostalgia does play a big part. I think Kush, you're right about that. Is that
Yeah.
nostalgia is always going
Well, it's
to.
just what do you mean by who would beat who in what?
Okay, so
let's throw that category in.
Okay.
So, Mario has tennis. Who would Sonic or Mario win with tennis?
In tennis?
Yeah,
Yes.
tennis.
Okay, listen. In any sort of physical competition, Sonic would beat Mario 100% of the time. In
Well,
my personal
what
opinion.
if Sonic? What if Mario had the super mushroom with him?
I don't care. I still feel like Sonic would always beat Mario.
And
in
here's the
anything,
thing:
like physically.
Mario's pretty lazy. Is pretty
Mario
big.
But
is
that's his
a-
whole thing. Is like he's gonna eat pizza.
Yeah,
and
he's
lay
going.
around
Yeah,
and get
it's
fat.
kind of like Garfield. It's like
right with
yeah,
the lasagna, but like.
you know exactly what you're going to get.
But is it more entertaining of a game or more nostalgic or whatever? I mean, like I still love Mario more.
Dad, I want you to skip ahead in the video where we currently are on, and I want you to skip to Super Mario Odyssey. Super Mario Odyssey. This is a game where Mario can throw his hat. He faces everything. And with Super Mario Odyssey, he can morph into things.
Well, again, that's another question. They've evolved over the years to be able to do things that they weren't able to do in the original games. A lot of it I think a lot of it had to do with like when the 64 came out, the whole 360 perspective, that changed the game.
He's still pudgy and slow. I mean, no judgment, Mario.
I mean, I don't
What
think
a-
you're judging. I don't
What
think
about
you're judging.
Cruise? Let's say that's Cruise.
Like the people with them?
Yes.
Okay. I think
So-
Mario's got
Mario wins hands down.
I think
I
Mario's
mean, I don't
gotta
even
beat.
know the names.
That's
of
what I'm saying. I mean,
Sonic's
Knuckles
friends.
and Tails.
Tails, Knuckles.
Shadow is just now getting popular.
Let me say this. I can name
Yeah.
all of them.
Go ahead.
We got Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy Rose, Shadow, Silver. I think that's really it. And then Mario has, of course, Luigi, Toad, Princess Peach, the other two princesses, and Bowser, Daisy and Rosita, Yoshi. So maybe yes, Mario would win with teams, but what else? What else can we throw in this? Racing. They both have really good racing games.
Uh-huh.
Sonic's is way better
Okay.
because
You think
I've
Sonic is
never
better than
played
Mario
Sonic's
Kart?
racing game.
yes.
I don't.
Oh,
I'm
go-
sorry.
That
I
right
do
there?
not agree with
No,
that.
no. There's a new one. It's not in this video.
I mean, but like Sonic is a lot more niche. It's a lot more like specific geeky people play it. But as far as like the general culture out there in the world, most people have never played any of these Sonic games. They've played Mario. You know what I
Right.
mean? It's
Technically, let's say this.
Just put a poll in the YouTube chat if you're watching vote who would win, Mario or Sonic.
But it's like, but win at what? Because I think if they were like in a game together, Sonic would beat Mario.
Give me a category. Like okay, let's talk games.
Like if Sonic and Mario were
Yeah.
in a game together, competing against each other, I feel like Sonic would win hands down. If you're
I
asking
can name
who
an
do
exact
you
game.
like better, Mario.
I can name an exact game. Super Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games for the Wii.
I mean, Sonic is going to win at anything. Okay, we love Mario, but he ain't going to win.
I think you're giving Mario a lot of hate here. I mean, I don't think he's as like.
No, I just listen. I am
He's
not.
like fights dragons and shit. I mean, Sonic fights
No,
an old fat white
it's a
man.
feel.
I mean, that
It's a
might as well be
feel.
me doing that shit.
No,
you know?
it's a feel. When I and I am just going back to when I was a 13-year-old girl playing these basic video games. Okay, when I played Sega and I played Sonic, I felt like I was like flying. Like you're just like flying through the game, right? When I played Mario, I was like do 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 bing like that. I felt like it was slow.
Okay, so he's fast, but I mean, I don't think that makes him like shit. You know, I don't think that makes it like a no contest kind of thing.
I'm just saying, if it's like a physical feat in a game, I feel like Sonic wins. However, I voted for Mario winning because I like Mario better.
What about
I'm the only person who voted?
What about
so
the
that was me.
escaping of danger?
The what?
Escaping danger.
Sonic, because he's fast.
That technically can't be
fast.
That's technically not correct. Sonic,
And he does that little ball thing and he goes off just like
Metal
that.
Sonic. Let's throw that in. Metal Sonic. Metal Sonic has captured Sonic before. This happened in one of the games. I don't remember which one. But Metal Sonic captured Sonic, and it was left to his team to retrieve him.
Mm-hmm.
Now, of course, Mario goes and saves Peach all the time.
Right.
But is he fast at doing it? In the game where Sonic gets captured, the team gets him in under a few seconds. Mario takes 4 worlds and 16 levels to retrieve Peach.
Okay, so you're saying it takes less time for Sonic to get to the bad guy than
Yes.
it does for Mario.
Yes.
Okay. Well, what about Mario's gear? I mean, Mario's got the gear, bro. He's got all the gear. Look at the shit he's got on now. He's got on like football shit, and he's throwing a boomerang. I mean,
I'm just thinking
that's got to be like something.
Gear.
Who's
He
Jazz
needs gear because he's
Jackrabbit?
slow and fat. And I identify with you, Mario. I'm slow and fat too, and that's why I picked you.
I don't
But
know. I don't know
still
who
think-
Jazz Jackrabbit is, Andrew Sweeney.
Look it up. See what it is. Oh, it's one of the. Oh, I think it's one of the team members, if I'm right.
Oh, okay.
The huge fat rabbit.
I remember this, but I don't remember it being called this. I thought it was called something like. I remember the character of the green bunny and the gun. Like that. I remember this character. Here.
Where'd it go?
Huh? We're still on there. Oh, it's just God. I hate this stupid new thing with the.
I don't know. I mean, it's a personal preference.
Okay. God damn it. Anyway. Okay. we've got one vote on the poll, and
That
it's
was
for Mario.
me.
Can everyone?
Okay.
Can
You voted for Mario? After
Yeah.
sitting here talking shit like the whole time for
No,
Sonic?
that's what I'm saying the whole time. What if your question is, oh, is that your camera?
Yeah.
Okay. If the question is who wins, well, who wins at what? Who wins in a physical competition? Sonic. Who wins in general because I like them better? Mario. That's why I voted for Mario.
All right. Well, I think I would vote for Mario. I'm sorry. I mean, I like Sonic a lot, but I got to give it to
I
Mario.
mean,
on
Mario
this
is
one.
like our culture. Like Sonic,
Yeah.
like you go out in the street and ask 100 people, 50 of them won't even gonna know who Sonic the Hedgehog
I'm going to
is.
say this. Name one thing you remember from any Super Mario television.
Pizza.
I mean, I remember the plumber thing, the whole plumber gimmick.
Okay, now I can name about 60 things from the Sonic shows.
I've never seen a Sonic show or
There's
movie ever in
about
my life.
45 of them.
Never seen one.
There's 3
And I
movies.
would bet you if you go out in the street and ask people, they haven't seen them either. Like, because Sonic is not as part of the culture as Mario is. Like, would you agree with that?
I would agree. That's what I'm saying. That's why I think that I'm sorry, Sonic, but Mario's definitely got the W on this one for
Yeah.
sure.
Now, however,
Yeah.
again, if you put Sonic and Mario in a game together, I think Sonic would beat his ass every time, but he just doesn't have that cultural relevance.
Yeah. Let us know what you think. Who would win in a contest, and what would that contest look like between Mario and Sonic? Let us know down in the comments who you would pick. Make sure you like the video, subscribe. We will see you in the next one.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Surprised we didn't go down at all.
Well, I don't know why, but it's like not showing me my windows over here, which it does sometimes. Oh, yeah, the Mario dance at the end of the live action show. I forgot about that. Good call, Andrew Swingy.
Oh, God. Okay.
Remember that?
Well, there's the thing.
Everybody do the Mario. Boop, boop, boop.
I do remember the intro for that. That was
I
like
don't
the
know why.
that was the greatest children's intro.
There we go. What the hell?
We're the Mario Brothers and plummets, okay? Like the others
Yeah.
on the drain.
Hooked on the brother. Hooked on the brother.
I wonder if that's on anything. I may watch that. I do not have anything to say about the story, so I'm just going to basically sit here, and if I see anything or you
I
guys
have
mention
a lot
anything.
to say about this story.
Do you? Interesting. Okay. You don't want to be in this story, Sam?
I'll be here, but
I mean, I can just put me in Elena.
just keep me here. There'll probably be something I'll
Okay.
talk about.
We're probably going to get canceled over this story, but, whatever.
Why?
Because about what I'm going to say. Not really. I just think it's BS when people get canceled for trying to stand up for human rights, you know what I mean?
Easy. Easy.
also got what's coming to them. I mean, they lost the whole franchise. You know what I mean?
Well, we're going to talk about that a little bit. All right. Oh, guys, I'm sorry about all the issues tonight. A couple of different streams and all this shit. Appreciate you guys hanging in there with me if you are. Or if you're rewatching, shout out to my rewatchers out there.
Sometimes it goes smoothly.
Not up-
Sometimes it doesn't.
Usually not.
Sometimes they get kicked in the face. Sometimes your computer shuts off for no reason at all.
None at all. Okay. Scream 7 has dropped at the theater, and it is huge. It's made major box office already. Gosh, let me look that. I thought I had a story on the box office for Scream, but
It's probably on IMDb. It's the best place to see it.
yeah, it set like franchise records. Okay, here we go.
Scream 7 did?
Scream 7 broke records, franchise records, 60 million plus debut at the box office. And these days, that's pretty damn good.
Nev Campbell is in it, right?
Yes.
Was she in 5 and 6?
Yes.
Yes.
Small bits.
Small bit parts.
But not like if she's in this.
This is the one they had to completely change the trajectory of the films.
Right.
So, amidst this, as we've kind of been mentioning throughout this story, we have to also note that there was a prior storyline that involved actors Melissa Barrera and Jenna Ortega. They exited the movie after some controversial statements were made by Barrera on her X account a few years ago, I believe when they were making the 5th one, or maybe they were making the 6th one. This led to them letting her go. Jenna Ortega, ride or die, was like, well, she's going, I'm going.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, they were out of there.
Well, I think she was like, if they're going to fire her for that reason, I don't want to be a part of this. I think that's what she was doing.
So,
Respect,
I guess, yeah.
I love you, Buccal Fat Ortega, but respect for this.
For sure.
Okay.
For sure. I mean, I haven't watched a lot of the Scream movies. We all know this. We've all talked about it. I've kind of joked about it. But when you think about the money that they've spent to turn this franchise around, first of all, you have to pay Nev Campbell a reported $7 million contract to reprise her role. That's insane. $7 million. I mean, again,
that's 10% of the films.
Nev Campbell, nothing against her or her acting ability, but what the fuck has she done
Nothing.
to get a $7 million payday? She was part of a franchise hit, is what it is. That she spent, I'm pretty sure, the better part of several decades talking shit about. So again, it's filthy, it's nasty, it's got dirty money written all over it.
So
yeah,
the intended plot was Melissa Barrera was Billy Loomis's daughter.
That's my understanding.
Right.
Again, nobody really knows. It hasn't been dropped.
I think we know that was the intended plot line.
I mean, people make assumptions, yeah, but I don't know if anybody genuinely knows that was going to be the deal.
But then
I think Skeet Ulrich said some stuff. I think.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
I thought you said Steve Ulrich, and I was like...
Oh, Steve. Skeet Ulrich. Ulrich said some stuff about the abandoned storyline they had to do because of Barrera. So...
Right, because she got fired.
But, I mean... So what they do, they just went and got other old actors from the franchise.
But in my opinion, that's kind of an interesting storyline. Like when I haven't watched, I only watched through Scream 3, I think. And so I really haven't seen much after that. But like when I heard about Billy Loomis's daughter being a possible storyline, I was super interested.
I agree.
In that
No,
movie.
I think that
I was like, that's cool.
That would have been
That's
cool
gonna
to see. Yeah,
perfect nostalgia, perfect balance of all of that. But then they fired her, and that makes me. I'm not going to watch any of the Scream movies.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the fact that they fired her for what? Now, I don't know. I could be wrong. I haven't gone through her entire Twitter account and read everything that she posted.
Me neither.
Maybe she crossed a line, but from what I have read, I don't think that she did. I think she was just saying, I support human rights, and
Yeah. No, I think she was just giving her opinion.
I think she was very unjustly fired. Like, it is one thing if you go out there and you're spouting like, kill these people, like you're like endorsing violence or whatever to fire someone, but just saying I sympathize with this horrible situation that's happening, and she was I think it's crazy what happened to her.
Well,
And I
according to
think the
this
fact that
report, they had to
lost that
spend
storyline-
$500,000 to rewrite the script to like you're saying. So there was some plan that was in place before Barrera and Ortega left the franchise.
And I love that Jenna Ortega left.
That's pretty well. Okay, Jenna Ortega was in a position where I feel like she could do that. I don't know that.
She's got a lot of offers.
I mean, at that time, okay. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. I mean, yeah, she got the. This was like back when she was about to do Beetlejuice, and Wednesday was on fire, and the Scream movie had come out. Was she in the Pearl movie, X movie? I feel like she was in that.
Who? Jenna Ortega?
Jenna Ortega.
I just want to tell you, Jenna Ortega, okay? I say this every time we talk about you. You're beautiful. You're beautiful just the way you are.
What
you
was
don't
it?
need to
What?
change
Why
yourself
are you saying this?
more.
What'd she do?
Because I just see
I have her-
going
I have
down
it up,
this
Dad.
road,
You can
and
just
she's gonna
ask
be
me.
Courtney Cox with lips the
I
size
got-
of
I'm
her
looking, I
fucking
got it.
face.
I'm already on here. I'm always on here.
I thought she was okay. So she wasn't X. Okay, that's when I first saw her was X. But the Scream movie that came out in 2022 was I think her first introduction into the franchise. Yeah, it is. Before that, it's all kid shit. So yeah, Jenna Ortega is an incredible actor. So she was hot at the time, is what I'm trying to say. She was
She
like
had the power to leave.
exactly is what I'm saying, and it wouldn't really hurt her career or her reputation because she was so hot at
Well,
the
it
time.
makes me respect her more. So good for you.
But I'm saying you have to take that with a grain of salt because would she do it now?
I think she would.
I mean,
I
again,
think she's that type of person.
I'm just saying when you're untouchable, you're untouchable, and I think she knew she was untouchable. I think that. Don't get me wrong. I think that she does obviously agree with Melissa Barrera and felt that it was wrong, and it was wrong. Don't get me wrong on that either. I don't agree with them firing Barrera over the comments made, especially in that situation. It's a messy situation, no matter how you talk about it. And Ortega at the time. And maybe now, too. I don't know. Again, I don't see her in as much. She's still doing Wednesday, I think. I don't know what the next movie project is for her. But,
Go up, it'll say.
Huh?
Go up, it'll say there's an upcoming section.
I think
always.
things are hard for Jenna Ortega because she is so small and she has such a young look that she gets typecast in certain roles that are going to be irrelevant as she ages. And I think that's why she's going through all these very drastic...
So knowing that, would you do the same thing that she did in the Scream franchise? I mean, you're basically walking away from $1 billion franchise that you could easily reprise
What's wrong
and
is
come
wrong.
back. Okay.
So I think she would do it all day, every day.
What does she have in that upcoming section?
So, a lot of it's rumored and Wednesday. So again,
What's the great beyond? Click on that.
I don't know.
I mean, I really think she's probably
movie,
trying to
J.J.
branch
Abrams
out
scary
into
movie.
more.
I think you're right. She
actor-driven.
is at that age where it's kind of weird, where you're not quite a kid, but you're not quite an adult yet.
Well, and she's
And-
like 28 or something, but she looks very, very young, and I think that's why she keeps getting all these procedures done and all of that to try and look a certain way. And I don't know.
I don't know either. It looks. So one thing I did want to mention, you know, hats off to Scream 7. They backed it up. I mean, that's the thing. You can't say they're wrong if they're right. And people come and see the fucking movie, right? So now it looks
that's
like
bullshit, though. I'm sorry, but
Well, okay,
like
go ahead.
all that a good first opening weekend means is you spend a lot of money on advertising dollars. That's all it means. It doesn't mean your movie's good just because you gross 60 million the first weekend. It means you had a good advertising budget. That
well,
is
and I'm
all
sure
it
the fact they
means.
brought back Nev had a lot to do with it too.
Right,
you know.
exactly. It's nostalgia.
And
They
that's what
wanted
I'm
to go.
saying.
But it doesn't mean people
Jenna
liked it. It
Ortega
just means
could have been
they
a
went to
part of that
see it.
nostalgia, and she walked away from it. And I'm just wondering.
Well, Nev Campbell should have walked away from it too.
I mean, what the fuck else is she going to do?
I don't care.
And make
She
$7
should've-
million.
I mean, after
Give
that,
me a break.
I wouldn't touch that franchise after they fire Melissa Barrera.
There were protesters that gathered at some of the Scream 7 premieres to protest against Melissa Barrera being fired, calling some signs said stand for free speech. Some signs
Oh,
says
interesting that it's Paramount Plus. Did you notice that?
I did. I was going to bring that up actually. So I don't know why it's doing that weird shit.
And by protests, I mean I think they mean like 4 people were out there. I don't think they mean like there was like 10,000 people out in the streets or anything like that. But
Right. No, I think you're right.
But still, good on you.
So the director of Scream 7, Kevin Williamson, stopped by and talked to Variety about the protest. Here's what he had to say.
Right. Because one is for it, you know we'll make it. Right. Because one, I think the studio would like to make it, and two, we the people who make these movies would love to make it. Because like I just said, they're a blast to make. And they're so much fun, and you want to have fun.
Outside, there are some protesters who are upset, pro-Palestine.
What?
Nothing.
You hate anybody that makes millions.
No, well, I hate people who make millions who act like they care about what any of you
Well, let's see
think.
what he says.
They
He was just asked about the protesters. Let's see what he says.
That's what I'm saying. Cancel Paramount Plus. What do you say to that?
Look, I think we live in a world where a lot of bad things are happening out there, and I think a lot of people want to be heard, and they want to have their voice heard about what the bad stuff that's happening. And my heart goes out to them. And I don't know if canceling Paramount Plus is the way to do it. I don't know, but I think people should listen to their inner self and do what feels good for them. And it's for it, we'll make it. Because one, I think.
That's what he said. So those were the comments from the Scream 7 director, Kevin Williamson, outside of one of the premieres. And so basically he's just saying people want to be heard.
You know, when he sways back and forth, I'm like, it's like I've got a lot of money.
Swagger.
I don't care what you think. Like, he does this.
Well,
move.
again, the film did make $60 million in its opening box office, franchise high. Let us know what you think about this story. Did you go see Scream 7? We know that Black Dragon Studios went and saw it, so we want to hear about it. Let us know in the comments. Make sure you like the video, subscribe, and we will see you in the next one.
It is interesting to me that Paramount owns that and all of this. Like, if we don't think there's a connection there.
I don't know why it surprises you.
I'm just saying, if you don't think there's a connection to silencing certain voices. You know what I mean? Anyways. Oh, God, this is a good one. God, what a crazy person.
He's
Oh.
batshit crazy, you're right.
I didn't realize that he was so crazy.
Oh, yeah, he's batshit.
Crispin.
We'll tell you who we're talking about, but you can probably figure it out. If you know, you know.
A man who was only seen in Back to the Future for like one movie and then never mentioned again in the other two.
I don't know why it's doing that. That is weird as shit.
I do have to say, when they talked about having a woman as a captive sex slave and house cleaner, I was like, don't you mean like
A wife.
a wife? Yeah, exactly. I was like, I mean,
The only at any time I want to watch a bit of Back to the Future, I look up the video where they're playing Earth Angel and Johnny Be Good.
yeah.
And I just watch that video for like 5 minutes.
Oh, so good.
Now that's in my top 3 of all time.
Back to the Future.
The original one,
It's good.
maybe the second one. We gotta do that one of these days. Just come up for our top 3 movies all time.
Top 3 is hard. The Matrix is 100% in my top 3.
We could do like top 10, make that just a big story.
It's up there. I mean,
Matrix,
Matrix is up there.
Gladiator, Apollo 13,
I mean, again,
Shawshank.
that's what I'm saying. It'd be. I mean, I would
Bull
have to have
Durham. Those are
Shining
my
up
top
there.
5.
The
I
Shining.
have to have Batman 89 on there somewhere.
It's
That's
good.
what I'm saying. That's why I hate when
My
people
top.
ask me like, "What's your favorite movie?" It's like, dude, don't. I'm trying to find a better font here. I'm sorry.
Do we have a minute for me to go pee?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll take a minute.
Use the United States of American font. That's like the main font everyone uses.
Got it.
Zipping Christian on the mic late nights. Geek dreams blazing in flickering lights. Marvels clash DCs. My galaxies collide in a Star Wars fight. GeekZip rising, burning bright. Voices echo through the night. Pop culture sinners screaming loud. Digital chaos breaking clouds. Heroes and villains cards in hand. Legends soaring across the land. Comic panels sharp and raw. Truth and venom, no fake applause. GeekZip rising, burning bright. Voices echo through the night. Pop culture sinners screaming loud. Digital chaos breaking clouds. Heroes and villains cards in hand. Legends soaring across the land. Comic panels sharp and raw. Truth and fandom, no fake applause. GeekZip rising, burning bright. Voices echo through the night. Pop culture sinners screaming loud. Digital chaos breaking clouds. Theory spinning like a wheel of flame. Who's the hero who'll stake their claim? Through screens we're climbing, tearing seams. Living fiction, chasing dreams. Zip call shots, Christian digs deep into the rabbit holes where secrets keep. Marvel, DC, the wars we face. GeekZip's dominion set the pace. shots, Christian digs deep into the rabbit holes where secrets keep. Marvel, DC, the wars we face. GeekZip's dominion set the pace. Sammy Z's got a spark in his eye, lighting up the room like a firefly. He's got a laugh that makes the world tilt.
And we're back.
I had to bring out the massage pillow chair thing I have.
We are deep in it, folks. We've been streaming for
Like 3 hours.
3 hours.
How
yeah.
much was this stream?
This stream is 1 hour.
Okay, last one was 2:30. So
Yeah, so about 3. But we're going to do a few more stories here, and then we'll get out of here.
Crispin.
All right. You may know Crispin Glover as the star of Back to the Future. He played Marty McFly's father, George McFly. There was a lot of press around the second film in regards to his character reappearing as a different actor with makeup on. And this led to a lawsuit with Robert Zemeckis, the director, and a lot of problems and stuff like that. Well, now Crispin's in hot water for something totally unrelated to Back to the Future, but kind of freaking weird. And I'm going to bring it up for you if it'll let me. So we got a story here from Variety that Crispin Glover has been accused of holding a former model captive as a sex slave in a new lawsuit. Now, we all remember Crispin from his incredible work in Back to the Future, and he was a good actor. He was well known back in the day for, his presentation. He was a little crazy. He went on, I think, Letterman and did some crazy shit. But we all remember, his character from Back to the Future being that lovable, fatherly character that he was with the laugh. I mean, you remember. I mean, everybody remembers him from that movie.
Yeah, he was super endearing.
that wicked punch at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. Well, now he's been sued by a former girlfriend who claims that the actor used her for sex and free labor after luring her with the promise of a job opportunity in Los Angeles. A civil complaint was filed Wednesday in which Glover was accused of battery, fraud, wrongful eviction, malicious prosecution, intentional infliction of emotional distress, and Bain Act violations stemming from a disturbing series of incidents in which Jane Doe, I assume they're not naming the girlfriend for legal purposes, was essentially held captive and used for sex and free labor by Mr. Glover under false pretenses. Initial thoughts on this? Anybody?
I mean, okay, so my initial thoughts on this when I first read it were, is that not what most wives are? And like maybe she was just,
That's cute.
I'm not saying I am.
That's cute. Yeah.
I'm a very lucky woman, but I think a lot of wives would consider themselves to be sex slaves and free labor, and so maybe she just like decided later on that she didn't like this life. But then there was like this weird part of the story at the end where in 2024 she was arrested for battery of him.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't there like
Yeah, something like that.
like
I
and
think.
it's like legit verified. The cops were like they came after her for battering him. Who
It's messy, man.
It's weird. Like, I don't understand what they mean by held against her will. Like, was she shackled? Was she locked in the house? I mean, like,
Let's go. Let's go through this a little bit. Okay.
Or was she just lured under false pretenses?
False pretenses.
And then she realized when she got there she didn't like this life.
Jane Doe claims she was lured and manipulated into moving to L.A. from the UK to work for Glover as his assistant in the entertainment industry.
I think every actress in L.A. would say that.
According to the lawsuit, the two first connected via social media in 2015, and Glover allegedly made quote-unquote strange advances and encouraged her for years to come to L.A. in 2023. Doe and Glover met in person
Obviously,
in
it wasn't
Dresden,
that
Germany,
strange if she came.
where he allegedly showed her items of his Nazi memorabilia from his personal collection. And
weird.
the story continues to twist. She ultimately moved to L.A. in early 2024, but when Miss Doe took the bait and uprooted herself and moved to Los Angeles, she found herself in a disturbing situation. Glover wanted to track her control her actions, track her whereabouts, basically serve him as a live-in girlfriend / sex slave. After she refused to comply with his quote-unquote bizarre and inappropriate demands, she alleges that he unlawfully evicted her, filed false legal actions against her, and a fraudulent petition for a restraining order.
He evicted her. He wasn't your landlord. Like, it's all weird. You know, like the whole thing. There's no details.
Yeah, it's very strange. And I mean, here's what we know.
Like
this is a statement from an attorney for Crispin Glover. Mr. Glover denies these baseless allegations in the strongest possible terms. The reality is that on March 2nd, 2024, Mr. Glover was the victim of an unprovoked felony assault by Jane Doe at his Los Angeles residence. Mr. Glover called LAPD, which came to the scene, investigated, and arrested Jane Doe. These facts are documented by law enforcement records and by the restraining order filed by Mr. Glover against Jane Doe and at that time. Mr. Glover intends to vigorously defend himself and pursue all available relief. He is confident the judicial process will expose this lawsuit as a meritless fabrication.
I mean, I get a real strong Johnny Depp Amber Heard vibe here, where although I kind of sympathize with maybe one person over the other, I feel like they are both batshit.
Oh yeah, there's no doubt about that to me.
That's kind of what I feel like is going on here. These people are all crazy.
They're nuts, yeah. That's just something I was looking at. Crispin not doing much lately, at least not that I know of. Kind
Plus,
of a
sex
recluse.
slave looks good in a headline.
Well, yeah. And plus, I feel bad for saying this, but I'm still struggling trying to understand how she was held captive.
How can you be held captive and then say you were evicted in the same article? Because those two phrases don't coincide.
Right. It's like, if you're captive, that means you can't leave.
Right. And if you're evicted, that means you're being forced to leave. So
yeah, I don't know. Again,
that doesn't make
this
sense.
just has stink written all over it, honestly.
It does. And I mean, I'm not saying she's wrong or he's right or anything, but I mean, this just reeks of everybody involved is absolutely crazy.
Crooked and batshit. Yeah, I agree.
The most recent thing he's been in is a directed by himself film in 2025.
That doesn't surprise me a
He
bit.
hasn't been
Just
in
bit
much.
parts he's done over the years. He was in like Hot Tub Time Machine. We were laughing about that scene earlier.
Are we graping?
Are you graping? Yeah, that was a great one, and yeah, it's just he's always been kind of weird. Crispin has, he was weird in the '80s, he was weird in the '90s.
Yeah,
he battled Hollywood, I mean, for the most part, for no reason. So I don't know. Maybe he is just sick. I mean, just because that is. I mean, if you have a Nazi memorabilia
maybe
collection,
she's weird.
Who
Maybe they're
knows?
all weird.
I'd love to get your thoughts down in the comments. Please write. Wait, Andrew Sweeney's got something here. Tom Wilson, that's the guy that plays Biff, right? Andrew Sweeney, I think. Tom
Yeah.
Wilson in his song about questions people ask. One is, what's Crispin Glover like? He's weird.
I think that's accurate.
I think that's the best way we can
And he
sum that up.
probably attracts weird women.
Yeah, most likely. Let us know what you think of this story down in the comments. Make sure you like the video, subscribe so you know when we go live, and we'll see you in the next one. Good.
What else we got coming up? You want to do the Mattel rolls out MOTU publishing? Or this one, whatever we got.
I don't know if I want to get messed up with that.
Yeah, that's
What do
a little political.
Yeah.
I mean, although I do kind of
I mean,
have strong feelings about
I have
it.
too, but I don't think it's the right time.
Yeah.
This one is. This one will be fun.
Shut up.
So how do you say that? How do you say, is it Villeneuve's Dennis Villeneuve? How do you say his name?
Who are you talking about?
Dennis Villeneuve.
I think that's right.
Okay. I'm
Yeah, I
just
think that's
always
right.
wondered how you say his name.
Where do you see that?
You were talking about, it's James Bond. It's the James Bond.
Oh.
Okay. I had no idea there was such a thing as this movie. And
Yeah, right. I didn't either.
would
Let's talk about
really
this.
wanna watch it.
I want to talk about this. All right. Well, you learn something new every day, and one thing I did not know, had no idea, and I like to think that I'm a pretty big Star Wars fan. One thing I did not know, apparently Steven Soderbergh, who is the famous director, directed Ocean's 11 and a lot of other iconic films, apparently was working with Adam Driver to develop a new film revolving around Adam Driver's character, Ben Solo, or Kylo Ren from the sequel trilogy. This first came up when Adam Driver spoke out about the, quote, apparently this was a thing, the hunt for Ben Solo, which was an axed Star Wars film he spent years developing with Soderbergh, supported within Lucasfilm, and then was swatted down by Disney.
Of course it was.
Fans have been looking for it and trying to get more details on it, and like what did it, and this kind of goes along with what, Kush, we were talking about as we've watched the films, and opportunities that could have been but weren't because of directions that were made that probably shouldn't have been.
Yeah, the The impression I get after watching all the Star Wars movies in a row is that Star Wars is a victim of its own success. That it's so successful that it got split off and sold and rewritten and directed by a whole bunch of different people. And if it had just been written and directed by one person with one vision, it would have been so much better. I don't know. I would love to see this movie. What
Yeah,
happened
no,
to Ben
I would.
Solo,
Yeah, exactly.
or The Hunt for Ben Solo or whatever.
I mean,
like-
but this is the first I've ever heard about it. So I
Look-
mean,
but Disney smashed it because this is the problem with these studios owning all these franchises. This is the problem with Disney owning everything, with Netflix owning everything, with Paramount owning everything, is that they get to be like, nope, we don't like it. Nope, we don't like it. Even though in the creative space, it's interesting, they just disregard it. I mean, I would watch this all freaking day.
well, and especially if they spend as much of time on it as they say they did, and I mean they said they spent years working on this thing.
Because Ben Solo,
Yeah.
the Kylo Ren character, is, I'm sorry, it's one of the most interesting characters in the Star Wars franchise. The son of Han Solo who ends up killing him, and what a great story, right?
Right, right. Well, now Soderbergh has reiterated in an interview his feelings around the film's cancellation, particularly given how far the project got along. And even former Lucasfilm CEO Kathleen Kennedy said in an exit interview with Deadline, it was no surprise that Kathleen was frustrated. We were all frustrated. That was 2.5 years of free work for me and Adam and Rebecca Blunt, the writer. When Adam and I discussed him talking about it publicly, I said, look, do not editorialize or speculate about the why. Just say what happened, because all we know is what happened.
It got cut.
The stated reason was, quote, we don't think Ben Solo could be alive, unquote.
Oh my God, that's rich.
That's all
we
they
don't
were
think
told.
Ben Solo could be
Yeah.
alive, but yet you think Emperor Palpatine could be alive.
I mean,
I'm
again,
gonna say this.
again, that's what I'm saying. Oh my gosh, look here. I got a sound clip just for him, and of course it's frozen, not working.
It's because you don't have Stream Deck open. Because your computer crashed.
I mean, Adam Driver is is one of the main reasons 789 even remotely succeeded.
I have something I can say.
The champ is here! The champ is here! The champ is here! The champ is here!
Ladies and gentlemen, Henry Resilient in the house. Hello, my friend. Welcome. So we were just talking. Yeah, I mean, again, Disney probably did kill Star Wars, no doubt about it. I do think
Disney's
they've done
killed a
some
lot of
good
crap,
things.
yeah.
They've done some bad things. But there's no doubt that they killed Ben Solo.
I'm going to say this.
Yeah, go ahead.
Disney being Disney, they'll probably bring this back as a show.
I don't think he'd do it. I mean, Adam, especially
Yeah,
Adam
he wouldn't
Driver.
be involved in
He's
the
like,
show. No,
he
too...
seems to me like the kind of guy, you screw him over, you're done. It's like,
Adam Driver is all about the creative process.
Yeah.
He's not going to let that go. No.
right. I mean, again, what a great story.
That would have been great.
Yeah, I would have been really
Just reading a
interested
little bit
in
about it.
that. How sad.
Are you watching us live?
Of course, the question remains, is it really gone? Are Soderbergh and Driver publicizing the film's near existence in the hope that it may bring fanfare back to get it made?
Maybe.
Not a bad idea. Has happened before. Give the people what they want, I guess, is the kind of thinking there. But again, you wonder what that film would have been like, because that's what I told you this. I did not like the way.
Shout out to Henry, who is watching us live on his stream.
Oh, okay. Hey, Henry.
But I feel like
Sniping?
I feel like that movie, The Hunt for Ben Solo, could have filled in so many of those plot holes that everyone bitches about in 7, 8, 9.
Oh yeah, no doubt they
You
could
know,
have.
I felt like that was the intention, but
Right. I just really, it sucks. It really does. It sucks. I hate it because,
If you go back a little bit, you can see it.
oh, I don't care. I'm just,
it's all right.
it doesn't matter.
There it is.
Thanks,
Okay.
Henry.
Thank you, Henry. We love you, buddy. But anyway, I don't know. Yes, anything, even if it was like a written book. I mean, I would love to see that because, again, that was one of my biggest complaints was the waste of Kylo Ren and how bad that character was wasted.
We need to watch
Henry,
9
you
this week and
stream
talk about
sniping son of a bitch. I'm just kidding, my friend. Thank you for the love. Here, I'll put a little shout out on his chat, too. There we go. Thank you, Henry. Anyway, tell us what you think about this abandoned Ben Solo film. Would
Although
you
I
have liked to
will
have
say-
seen it? Yeah, go ahead.
Although Disney did kill Star Wars, I think George Lucas killed Star Wars way before that when he sold it. So
Well, that's
he should have stood by his artistic vision and been like, "No, I'm
no,
making."
he got all butthurt about the.
Right, because
You know.
he's a victim of his own ego. He thinks that like, oh, if the whole world doesn't love me, screw it, I'll sell it. No, you should have been like, no, this is what I'm making art, George Lucas. That's what you should have done.
But I mean, he's already made his billions, so why
I don't
care?
care. Who cares about your money? In 100 years, when you're dead and gone, no one's going to be like, oh, he had $1 billion. They're going to be like, he screwed up his franchise. That's what we're going to remember George Lucas as. That's what I'm going to remember George Lucas as. Sell out.
Let us know what you think about the abandoned Steven Soderbergh / Adam Driver Hunt for Ben Solo movie. Would you like to see it made? Do you not care? Do you think it's already done? Let us know in the comments. Make sure you like the video, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.
It's totally already done.
You think it like shot? don't know
No, I
about
mean,
that.
like, it's done as an it will never be shot.
Oh no, I don't think so. Especially with those two, I don't think you could do that with those two. Honestly, I'm taking a little breather.
I'm checking Henry's stream.
We about done.
Yeah, we're about done.
Do this Mattel story.
I want to do this story and the Kratos God of War story.
Do you want to do the Snyderverse thing?
I mean, I don't care. Whatever you guys want to do.
What do we got? Oh, what about the G.I. Joe fans one?
Okay, we'll do Masters of the Universe and we'll do the G.I. Joe one.
Sounds good.
Is that cool?
Okay.
All right.
Motu.
What? What?
Like Masters of the Universe.
Oh.
I was just making. Sorry. Continue.
How have I not ever thought about that? That's a great way to call Masters of the Universe. Motu?
I mean, do not people not say it that way?
No, we
I don't
just say
say-
Masters of the Universe.
But when they abbreviate it MOTU, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
There's
just
a-
started it right here.
Even though I'm looking at this, I'll wait.
How
for
you spell
to-
merchandise?
MERCHANDISE.
Okay, cool. I got it right.
First thing I see here, I will probably buy.
Masters of the Universe is coming our way. We've already told you about some crazy toys they have coming out. We've seen He-Man, we've seen Skeletor, we've seen last week we showed you Mechanic. Lots of cool stuff. Now we're getting some stuff that is published, printed, if you will, from the new film. So we thought we'd show you some of it. Just take a look because we're excited about the film.
Even though it's a junior novel, you'll buy it instantly.
I don't know about all that.
I mean, do the younger generations read?
I do. You found a book on my bed.
Yeah, you
Have
found
you
a book
read
on his
it?
bed.
You sat it on my desk.
It's like me saying, you found a book in my room.
Dad, have you read it though?
Yes.
No.
It's about Artemis Fowl.
Yeah, I mean, maybe.
Perhaps.
It's about a kid who's smarter than most kids and finds out that all the Irish tales are true. And
I mean, I ain't judging. I don't really read either anymore, but
Yeah, who the hell reads? Who's got time to
I've
read?
been reading in class James Patterson's Ambush.
I have like 19 books in a stack that I have bought to read and probably never will.
First up, we got the junior novel Masters of the Universe. And again, just want to look at the cover art. It's cool.
It does. It's very vintage.
It's called The Power Within. He-Man looks good.
You're
Again,
wearing the shirt currently.
Nice.
I don't get paid to promote this either. Isn't that a bitch?
You
That
should
sucks.
you should IMDb Pro
See
one of the
Skeletor,
directors.
Beastman, and Trapjaw, who we saw, Man-at-Arms, Tila, and Castle Grayskull in the background.
I am
Power Within.
He-Man.
I Am He-Man for younger readers again. Looks great.
It's like that show that they made of He-Man and you hated it completely.
Yeah, I didn't like that one. Now, here we got one. Tila getting the spotlight. I guess this is junior fiction or whatever you call it. Daughter of Eternos.
It's Mackenzie.
Which is fine. Tila is a popular character, and there's not a whole lot known about her, at least not to the average fan.
It looks great.
Masters of the Universe, The Art of the Film. That's going to be a coffee table book. We don't have a cover yet, but that'll be cool. I might get that just to have it on the coffee table. Would you let me put it on the coffee table?
I mean, you can put whatever you want on the coffee table. Good luck finding a space.
That's
well,
true.
I clean it every week, so.
Sam does clean it every week. We knocked a whole bunch of crap
I
off
saw-
when we were moving the mattresses.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't make the wall fall.
No, that's exactly right. I was like surprised we didn't knock the whole.
Oh, I have no doubt, Andrew Sweeney, there's going to be all kinds of merchandise when the movie comes out like that. I'm sure there'll be a Castle Grayskull bucket.
Popcorn bucket.
There'll
Okay,
be
if there's
a
a popcorn
sword
bucket, of Castle
popcorn bucket.
Grayskull, we will own it.
Please.
In this room.
Please. Please. Remember who you're speaking to. I will own all merchandise from this
Here's the thing.
Yeah,
So,
that's his thing. Above all franchises.
True.
Above all of it, it's Motu, as we're coining it.
I'm just gonna.
It's good. I think it's good.
what were you saying?
I'm gonna stand up for a second, do something.
Okay. What are you doing?
My camera on.
Yeah. What
What's
are
he
you doing? You don't need to do that,
Will
please.
it reach?
Okay, Sam is showing you. Those are all Master of the Universe toys.
Keep
This
in
is not
mind,
how I wanted to do this.
Like a bunch of them fell off the
Yeah,
wall earlier
that's
today.
not a good time.
But
God, dude,
that is the bulk of his
you
collection.
kind of went rogue there, didn't you?
I mean, it's 11:30. You know, we're all in a different headspace.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Dark Horse Comics, of course, is going to have a comics tie-in called The Wings of Fate. Here we see some of the characters, nothing that we haven't already announced.
I mean, they look good.
They look good.
They look.
What's a
vintage
robot?
enough and new enough.
That's Roboto.
sorry, Allie.
Roboto.
I'm sorry. There's no way for you to get back here.
She's confused. Lay down.
Oh, wait, no. I'll go on this
Move the
side.
chair. Just lay down. There you go. Oh, she
Oh, that
wants some
crazy ass dog.
loving.
What else we got here? Ooh, a collaring book.
Oh, you'll buy this.
That's like retro though.
A
That's
collaring
not. Yeah,
book.
that's original art from that's 1980s Castle Grayskull with the big ass jaw.
Go back up to see when that one. Oh.
Well, I know what I'm getting our nephews for their birthday.
That's adorable.
That's perfect.
Again, I'm telling you, this stuff. You
These
could
are
make.
cute.
I'm telling you, the
Fat He-Man.
limitless. Of what is he fat or is he?
I mean, he looks a little chunky.
Skeletor.
I think that's just like the.
I may buy
Artwork.
this one. I may buy that one.
I like it though. I'm not. I like it.
We've already seen the teaser, but yeah, that's just some of the publishing coming out for the Master of the Universe film.
When's that
I'm
last
sure
one
we'll
come out?
see more. What, this one?
No, that one.
This one?
When's that one say there's a release date? Scroll down. It's probably at the bottom.
The Adventures of He-Man and Porter.
September
1st.
September 1st? God.
Well, I think the film comes out in September, right?
No, it comes out in June.
Oh, well. Anyway, that's just some of the stuff that we're going to see from the Masters of the Universe film. We'd love to know your thoughts. What do you think? Do you think they're missing anything? Do you think we should see something new from Mattel related to the marketing behind Masters of the Universe? Let us know down in the comments. Make sure you like the video, subscribe so you know when we go live. We'll see you in the next one.
What would you buy if for
I'm probably going to get those Dark Horse comics, probably.
if they make a Castle Grayskull?
Did not see Scream 7 yet, Justin. Did not see it yet. We had one person in the chat earlier, Black Dragon Productions, who had seen it. We've
Should've
crashed
asked.
a couple times, so I don't know where he went. But I didn't see it. I don't know if I'm going to see it, at least not in the theater. I'm not a big Scream guy, if we're being honest. You know?
I mean, I loved the first.
I love the first
few,
one, yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, it's you will hate it. I mean,
That's kind of what I figure, and another reason I don't really get into the Scream franchise, because to me it's like, and I mean, we could do a 15-minute bit on this. You're trying to recapture lightning in a bottle, is what you're trying to
right,
do.
that first movie, you're never going to make it again.
Never.
And they've tried 6 times.
Never gonna
Never
happen.
going to do it. It was culturally relevant
Yeah.
at a very specific time, and you're never going to do it again, especially if you're not firing Melissa Barrera, or especially if you are firing Melissa Barrera. Excuse me. So
I got some things to talk about for this one.
In number 7, they disrespected the fans very much. I'm sure that has something to do with Stu, if I had to guess, and that's kind of what I assumed
The
would happen.
theory.
That's kind of what I assumed would happen, is that they would screw that character first. And that sounds like what they're doing.
wait
if
till-
I wanted to watch Scream 7, would I need to go back and because I've only seen Scream 1, 2, 3. Do I need to go back and watch 4, 5, 6?
No.
If I want to watch.
I don't know. I mean, that's a great question.
No, you
Like,
don't.
I've thought about that. I'm like, I don't even know. Like, do I have to catch up, or is it like
I
separate
mean, probably
stories?
Not at all.
deep.
None of them are.
No, I would say you don't have to go back.
Wes Craven would not. I don't think Wes Craven would approve any of this shit, if we're being honest.
What all did Wes Craven do? Just the first one?
He just did the first one, and I think he may have produced the second one, but he only directed the first one. He doesn't really do sequels.
Well, good.
You know, that's why he didn't. That's why he didn't. Justin Wise says, to be honest, you could watch 7 and be caught up.
Yeah, that's kind of the
Yeah.
impression I got.
All right. I got people in the room getting tired, folks, so let's do our last story here.
G.I. Joe.
That's right. We have found out that there are not one, but two G.I. Joe films that are currently
Wait.
in development. What?
Why? Why are there two different ones in development?
I don't know.
Wes Craven directed Scream 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Oh, okay.
He directed them?
Yes.
Interesting.
Really?
According to IMDb.
1, 2, 3. I didn't see 4.
Huh.
1, 2, 3. I could see being all him.
Oh, man. I love G.I. Joe films. I really enjoyed the Tatum O'Neal films. I know everybody shits all over them, but especially, I mean, if we're being honest, that second one, I mean, that's really faithful to the cartoon. Anyway, I mean, it was animated as shit, and, I hate that they killed Duke, like, the first 10 minutes, but I didn't mind it at all. Well, now we got word that there's actually two films that Mattel's working on for G.I. Joe. And
Like two as in within the same franchise or two with completely different actors?
according to Deadline, Paramount is going to try to turn G.I. Joe from an enduring toy brand into an ongoing movie franchise for the third time. They have one film in development that's based on a treatment by screenwriter Max Landis. I remember him. He got some
And
Power
Danny
Ranger.
McBride.
And another from Danny McBride. Here's what Paramount says.
Can I say something before we say this?
Mm-hmm.
Now, the big part is, as it says in this quote right here, G.I. Joe's in the same universe as Transformers.
Well, that was teased in the Beast Wars film, was that there might be some kind of crossover, but
God, I
we
hate
haven't confirmed that.
crossovers.
Yeah, that's not confirmed. Quote, we hear Landis has a treatment while McBride is in talks to write a treatment. Know that Paramount has myriad Transformers projects in early stages as well. You'll remember coming off Stephen Caple Jr.'s Transformers Rise of the Beast, where there was a tip-off to a Transformers G.I. Joe crossover movie. That concept isn't out of sight, out of mind. So that answers your question, Sammy. They're not abandoning that process, and that may be what McBride is working on. We don't know. Rise of the Beast came out in 2023, and yes, there was a post-credit scene where they were basically brought into the Joe headquarters, the Transformers people, and they were kind of introduced to the idea of G.I. Joe and this joining of the Transformers with G.I. Joe. Now, that's a fanboy's dream. I don't know how you would make that movie. I don't know what it would be about.
Don't you feel like they would need to make a G.I. Joe movie first?
I said Mattel earlier. I meant Hasbro.
Like,
sorry, don't sue
a
me.
crossover, I feel like you can't do if you haven't had a G.I. Joe movie first. And then incorporate
I'm
them
going to
together.
say this.
They did. See, the problem is they tried to do that damn Snake Eyes movie that just totally fell on its face, which I knew it would. It's like, why not just make another fucking G.I. Joe movie? That's one of those movies where the actors that are playing in it, you don't have to keep using the same actors. There were like 30 G.I. Joes that were famous, right? So you could easily do, and they did that with between the first and second one. There were G.I. Joes that were in the first one. Who's that guy? God damn it. From the first one. I can't remember his name. The big black guy. God, I can't remember his name. He's been in everything. But he played one, and then there were several. Scarlet was not in the second one. So again,
Which is the first one, Rise of Cobra?
Yes.
My computer's being real weird.
Start naming Joes, and I'll tell you who it was. But anyway, so that Snake Eyes movie put a bad taste in everyone's mouth because, again, why would you do that? Why would you focus on one Joe? That's not what the franchise was about. That's not what the series was about. Snake Eyes was the most badass one. But, again, does that merit a feature film? No, it does. And plus, from what I hear, I haven't even seen the shit. From what I hear, it wasn't good. What do you got?
You're going to have to look this up because I can't pronounce this guy's name for the life of me.
the character he played.
Heavy Duty.
Heavy Duty, yeah. So Heavy Duty was not in the second one. The Rock was in the second one. So you could easily do that with the Joe movies. It made no sense to just make a movie about Snake Eyes. It was a pure cash grab, and I think fans realized that. Yeah, Andrew
it's
Sweeney, Heavy Duty. We just called it.
Wally. Wally from Lost.
Who?
I don't know how to say his full name. It's Adewale Akinwumi.
Yeah, he's in everything.
Agbaji
Yeah, that guy's in
or
everything. G.I. Joe is a simple concept. If you're making a G.I. Joe film, have them face Cobra. Have Cobra threatening the Earth somehow. I mean, just like the second movie. It really isn't hard. And they even brought some shit over from the first movie. Like the president was actually, what's his name? Fuck. I always forget the G.I. Joe people's names.
I've never seen
Oh,
a G.I. Joe
God.
movie.
The disguiser. Andrew Sweeney, help me.
I didn't know there was a G.I. Joe.
Arnold Vosloo played him. God damn it.
In the first one,
Yeah.
it says the U.S. president is Jonathan Price.
No, not the president. Find out who Arnold Vosloo played. He copies people. Zartan, that's it. God. Zartan. He copies people. He copied the president. Jonathan Price was the president, but Zartan copied him, and they carried that over to the second film. So again, it's not like it's hard. What happens is a classic Hollywood story. They didn't blow the box office up like they did with the first film. So they freak out, right? And they just say, well, we have to abandon this and go a different direction. And that's what they try to do with Snake Eyes. Fell on his face. Nobody likes his property anymore. Forget it. But then you got guys like Danny McBride and even Max Landis. Like I said, I'm pretty sure there's some Power Ranger controversy with Max Landis. I've heard his name somewhere. Again, I can't remember. I'll probably have to ask Henry. But I really love the G.I. Joes. And again, it's such, dude. You talk about
to see a good mainstream G.I. Joe movie. 'Cause
Now-
I haven't seen
Yeah.
any of these movies.
I'm gonna say this.
You didn't see the ones with Channing Tatum in them? Okay, I've got it. They're good. What?
Who would we have? Who would you have as the lead actor
For
for a GI Joe movie?
doesn't matter. Again, it doesn't matter. It's more about the characters and the story and the idea of teamwork
You
and
would need
America.
a good lead actor to sell it, though.
Now,
Well-
I have an idea because the first one, the original, was Dennis Quaid.
Oh God, no.
Just bring his son in.
Yeah, but Dennis Quaid played General Hawk. He played like an older character, so that would be tricky. I don't know. I mean, again, you could always do Duke. He was the big GI Joe that everybody remembers. There's a lot of Joes that haven't been. I haven't seen Shipwreck. Hell, Sergeant Slaughter was a GI Joe. So again, they could explore a lot with this franchise, especially if you're talking about now combining it with Transformers in some way, and even if it's not them
Cobra
together.
versus.
Well, even if it's not them together the whole film, even if it's like one battle and they're like, hey, thanks for your help, appreciate it, and they bow out, you still have that ability to kind of throw that into the film and have it be an extra selling point, almost like an Easter egg, if you will. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway,
Here's the thing.
final thoughts on the G.I. Joe films.
The
Yeah.
thought of a plot right now in my head is Cobra teams up with Megatron. And
Well, of course. Again, that's the easiest thing to do. But what I'm saying is, if they live in a shared universe, you don't always have to have that. You know, you don't always have to have the big climactic film that has all the factions fighting during the whole film all the time. You could kind of
Like a
slow
Marvel
into it. Right,
and
exactly.
of course, no one can die because no one dies in G.I. Joe.
I mean, again,
No
it's
one
like,
dies in anything.
well, they're
well,
kids
no-
shows. Come on. What the fuck's wrong with
here's the thing. G.I. Joe, when it was in the original show, they always showed the person escaping and living because they couldn't kill anyone and call it a kids show.
Here it is. Landis in the late 2010s was accused of SA. And that's why his career has been quiet. So this is kind of a way for him to come back. And in a big way. I mean, a G.I. Joe movie, shit. You do one of those good, and you're pretty much set. I mean, that's almost like doing a Marvel movie these days. Properties that are nostalgic, and I know Co, if he watches, he hates the nostalgia part of it. But I'm telling you, it sells tickets. It gets people to the theater.
Nostalgia is something. I don't mind a little bit of nostalgia if you have something new to say, but if you're making a movie only based on nostalgia, it's just cheap. I agree with that.
I think Sarge is a little old. The actual gentleman who's Sergeant Slaughter, but why not? I mean, you could easily have his character in there. Sure, there's tons. Like I said. You know, Andrew Swaney, I have a feeling they haven't even scratched the surface of the number of characters that G.I. Joe has available and the number of stories that they have available. The Hiss Society. I mean, again, there's so much stuff they could do with this franchise. I hope it's done well, but let us know what you think down in the comments. G.I. Joe films, projects in the works. What would you like to see? What wouldn't you like to see? Would you like to see them bring back some characters? Would you like to see new characters like Sergeant Slaughter? Let us know down in the comments. Make sure you like the video. Ring the bell so you know when we go live. We'll see you in the next one.
It'll be, since it's real quick, could we do the Guitar Hero one?
I will defer to Elena.
I mean, you guys can. I'm about done, but y'all, if y'all want to do something,
Let's just wrap. Let's just wrap it up.
That's fine. If you
Nah, we'll just wrap it. I'm tired too. We'll just wrap it up. All right, guys. We've been streaming for like 4 hours, so we're toast. But appreciate you guys watching. Repeat watchers, love you too. Make sure you like the stream. We will have clips coming out. Don't forget Lexicon. Lexington Comic and Toy Convention coming to the Central Bank Arena at the end of March, the 26th through the 29th. Sammy Z and myself will be there to cover the con and
hand out cards to everyone who
meet
comes.
some people. Maybe we'll get some audio clips, have some fun. So mark your calendars. Again, end of March, 26th through the 29th at Rupp Arena in Lexington, Kentucky. The Lexington Comic and Toy Convention. Did you see they're actually bringing the DeLorean, Sam?
Yeah, and here's the thing. I'm going to try my hardest. It's not going to happen, but I'm going to try to get an interview with Christopher Lloyd.
Yeah, it's not going to happen. I like your spunk, though, for sure.
If it happens, God, that'd be great.
There you
Wow.
go.
Yeah, your troubles would be over, that's for sure. Guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate Andrew Swaney and all the folks that threw in some chats. And, go get you something to eat, get you a beverage, get some sleep. I don't know what the hell Henry's doing. I think he might be streaming, so go check him out. But we're going to get out of here. We will see you next week for another exciting episode. What do you got?
Since we have Twitch running, I want to raid someone. Since we can actually do that.
Okay, I'm stopping the stream, though. Thank you guys so much for joining us this week, and we will see you next week.